The collective and individual redemption. It's not only rectifications of the souls that depend on the holy gravesite, but also the collective and individual redemption are in the power of Rabbeinu HaKadosh's gravesite, as will be explained below. The Torah recounts that when the children of Israel left Egypt, Moshe Rabbeinu took the bones of Yosef with him. And so it says there in Exodus chapter 13, verse 19, and Moshe took the bones of Yosef with him, for Yosef had bound the children of Israel by oath, saying, God will surely remember you, and then you must carry up my bones out of here with you. And in the Zohar HaKadosh and Medrash, it is explained that the whole power of Moshe to redeem and bring forth the children of Israel from Egypt was only in the power of those holy bones of Yosef HaTzadik. And without those bones of Yosef, he would not have had it within his power to bring forth Israel from Egypt. And as it was then, so it is today. All the power to leave from exile of the soul, both the collective redemption and the personal redemption of each and every individual, depends on the bones of Yosef, which is the burial place of the true tzaddik. Whereas back then in Egypt, the hiskashrus with the bones of Yosef was through Moshe taking them with him. In this exile of ours, the hiskashrus to the bones of Yosef is through the journey to and prostration upon the place of the tzaddik's burial. And in the words of Rabbi Avraham, son of Reb Nachman, for in the first redemption their hiskashrus to him was through taking his bones, and presently from generation to generation, thousands of souls of Israel will merit hiskashrus to his bones through prostration on the burial site of his bones. And this is what Rabbeinu Zal promised with a great promise for all who come to his holy gravesite. For this too is among the fundamentals of the beginning of the redemption. And indeed, every journey that each and every individual journeys to the holy gravesite, and especially for Rosh Hashanah, has a portion in the case of the redemption. For the journey to the gravesite of Rabbeinu HaKadosh is the true hiskashrus to the bones of Yosef, which through them lies our power to be redeemed. And the truth is that also in the time of the coming of Melech HaMashiach, Mashiach will receive his power from the bones of Yosef, and that he too will bind himself to Rabbeinu HaKadosh, for he is the root of Mashiach's soul. But even now, at the height of the exile, we are given the merit to perform this tikkun for ourselves. And certainly, how much of a distinction and difference will the tikkun be if merited while there is yet a concealment, and the free choice to fulfill the tikkun oneself, to be there and recite the 10 Psalms with its pertinent prayer, and to confess one's sins. Happy is the one who merits. And it's not for nothing that the greatness of the level of the holy gravesite is so much concealed from the world. For just as the gravesite of Moshe Rabbeinu is concealed and hidden from the world, and no one knows his burial place to this day, Deuteronomy chapter 34, verse 6, in order not to come and prostrate and pray on his grave and beseech Moshe Rabbeinu to pray to bring the redemption. See Tractate Sota 14a with the box emendation. So too also Rabbeinu's gravesite, even though its location is known, nevertheless its level is concealed and hidden from the eyes of the world, for the redemption is dependent upon his gravesite. However, in God's mercy, even though the greatness of Rabbeinu's gravesite's holiness is hidden and concealed, nevertheless the holy gravesite is not concealed completely, and all who desire can go to him. For it has not been hidden from us entirely, unlike by Moshe Rabbeinu's, and no one knows his burial place, which our redemption depends upon it. And therefore, even if ascent to heaven, the old foolish king, a euphemism for the evil inclination, from there descent and downfall For the man, that is the tzaddik, will not be silent until he finishes the matter that he has spoken, to redeem us and to heal us from our enormous illnesses. And all who desire, arise and journey to the holy gravesite and merit to redeem oneself and to hasten the redemption of Israel speedily and soon. And let us say, Amen.